Hello, welcome to Fallout New Vegas. This is Felonious Deer at Backwoods Gaming. I was almost on time till I went and grabbed some coffee. Had to wait a minute or two for it to heat up. I decided I just absolutely had to have it. Drink Buzz Cola, hello. I got about 1.5 inches of snow out here so far. And for once, I think I have everything ready to go. And if I remember correctly, we died recently, didn't we? Oh, we took the long fall. That's what it was. Okay. There's a lot of MREs out here. And a guy with rockets. That was not the weapon I wanted. Where are you? There you are. Take that. You shouldn't have stopped. That's interesting. Why? Why did he stop? He just lost all interest. Let off a volley and decided it was good. But no snow for you yet. Well, most of this snow is kind of staying to the, well, I don't know. I was going to say staying to the south, but I haven't looked at a map since this morning, so I'm not entirely sure about that. But that was the impression I got, that it was supposed to, or was going to. He dropped something. Missile based east. Okay. Did I pick up all this ammo last time? I don't remember. It's storming in the game, kind of like it is outside. Except outside is not quite as frisky. Well, that didn't work. That was supposed to be a graceful jump to the next ledge. Like that. Because we gotta have these bottles. Missed. Okay, that was a lot more booms than I planned on. I thought it was only going to be one boom. That sounded like a bunch of booms. Nice job. Really? I didn't think they were hitting me with something that hard. What I get for not saving. And I want to know where they came from. That was hard. This was a hard lock. Now it's an average. Really? Eddie? That is on Eddie. Flying right in front of me. Respect the lanes of fire, you goofball. He blew all the loots all over the place. Can't even get to it now. That bottle's gonna be there, taunting me. How many times? There's nothing in back. The heck was that? Holy cow. 2 hits. Or is it that the guy... Did a guy sneak up behind me? Come back here, you cowards. Who's this? Really? Okay, that one should have hit. This I'm calling BS. Are you kidding? Insane. Thank you. Good job. Even better. No, I'm hitting something else. I think all I've been doing is hitting the wall. Bad. Maybe I shouldn't have had the coffee. Oh, I still say that should have hit. I'm not sure. I kind of want to do that over again. That was horrible. That was way too much wasted ammunition. Can't have that. Do it again. I'm hitting the terrain instead of... That was bad. that didn't go any better. Although that was a good start when they grenaded themselves. I'm getting... got too much interference. Thought you would twitch. Am I doing the same thing? Okay. Better. That's more like it. Okay, now we got 2. One. See? Doing things a little different helps. All right, where's the last one? I see you. Sweet. That's how it ought to work. Thermic lance. What the? Eddie, was that you? Okay, I didn't actually mean to take everything. So what did I get? I want to make sure I didn't pick up any human flesh. That's just icky. Guess not. Okay. Sweet. Got stealth suit. Up to full repair. See, that's damage threshold of 14. The right gear is 20. Also heavier. All right, I think the last one where I was getting hammered, but I think someone had a 50. Missed out on it. Ooh, got a tri-beam though. Nice. Alrighty then. So, what about the rest of the warheads? There was other warheads. What about them? There was one up here. Wasn't there? Should I worry about this one? It says they can uncover loots. Like maybe the entrance to the women's barracks? Blade of the West. Neat. Why am I carrying this? Rest of the stuff I can use. The heck is... Who brought a rocket launcher inside? Another Grognak the Barbarian. I'm gonna have to unload again, Eddie. Holy smokes, I'm still over encumbered. Marked Men Marauder. Got patrol armor. That's medium. Okay. Oh! Bunch of 5s. Plus the minigun. Why didn't I just snag everything? Shoulder-mounted machine gun. That's different. I thought it was a rocket launcher. Sweet. Now I got the Desert Ranger armor fully repaired. So what does that look? That's 22 versus 20 for the same weight. All right, Eddie. That's actually pretty cool. All right. We need to unload. Therefore, Eddie, give me all your stuff. I'll be back shortly, I promise. Although, game might say something different. Dogs? No dogs. Stayed dead this time. Hang on. I want to make sure there's not going to be anything here. No, okay. I pick up any denariuses. I thought I did. All right, I can't remember if Muggy actually does colored plates, but I think so. Did I get, let's see, I got no lead. No other reloading supplies. Okay. Red glare. Shoulder mount. That uses my oh. That uses 10 millimeters. And I have a bunch of 10 millimeters. Really? Authority glasses? Drop the blade of the West. Am I gonna drop Fido? Trade out for some 10 millimeters. Probably ought to get the shoulder mounted back. Wait a minute, didn't I keep it? Yes. What do I need to repair it? Can't equip it yet. Yes, I can. No, I can't. It could only be repaired with the red wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. Nothing I snagged will repair the shoulder-mounted machine gun. Not even the miniguns? What class is this supposed to be? Great. Now I gotta wait till I find another one. Hi, Eddie. Good to see you again. Let's run back here. I do want to verify, were there or were there not other warheads? Was it just the two? Hi. Really? That was a... should have been a hit. Really? Will you stop dancing around? He was carrying an arc welder. Alright, did we get loots uncovered in here? By setting off a warhead? Nothing I hadn't already picked up? Alright, who is that? Where are you? Oh, hi. The heck was he hitting me with? Set Eddie on fire. Flare gun? That was kind of nuts. I thought I was short on goodies. I wasn't sure if there was going to be anything over here or not. How many were in here in the first place? Is that all of them? Hello? Well, thank you, Eddie. I appreciate it. Oh, wait a minute. I could do something. I forgot that I could do this for repairs. All else fails, I can repair the whatchamacallit. Get plenty of ammo, I see. What about, you can even buy mini nukes? Riot gear. Shoulder mounted machine gun. Extended magazine and a mechanical upgrade. And a recoil compensator. I was looking for, reload supplies. No. Start with a recoil compensator. Dark outside. I'll get that camera shut off shortly here. Picked up primers from somebody. That it for Eddie? Eddie's fully loaded. And I presume this was the men's barracks. I thought so. And I could have sworn there was more. Or there were more warheads in the area. I thought there was at least one more. I've already checked that one, yeah. Fine. We blew that one. That got us in the women's barracks. Really? That should have hit. What the? I still think there's a lot of hits that ain't happening that should happen. All right, warheads. Do we see any more warheads? I am not. Wasn't there more warheads? Wasn't there another one farther back up the trail, though? Did we or did we not check all this out? I want to say we did. Or doesn't look like it. Sweet. Really? I missed this whole building. Was it blocked off before? Maybe it was. And I was thinking there was a warhead up here. No? All right. Ooh, that was close. Almost missed this opportunity. Hello? Loading station. Thinking it's about, this is probably a good idea. Save right here, right now. Wait. Is it nighttime or is it just hazy? No, that's no fair. We have to have it. We have to have it all. Could have saved myself a little trouble just by going around the gate. Must be nighttime. I need to find a mattress. Get a little snooze. Then again, At this rate, going to be loaded up and needing to get back to the shack to unload. Oh. I'm surprised we didn't set that one off. It would seem like we were close enough. There need to get up there, yes. Really? Wow. Nice. Nice loot. Are we ready to move on, Eddie? I think we've rummaged through about as much as there's going to be to rummage. We did all this. Marked men guard outposts. They're inside the building. Good morning. Snapshot, bad shot. Shoot him in the back if nothing else. What did we get, right? Shotgun. And you're over encumbered, is that right? Yes. I'll be back. soon as we deposit all these goodies. Phoenix Scrapper, hello. Yeah, well, this morning, bad dog. I might do another one Monday. Just because I expect to not be doing much of anything because of the weather. Who am I going to use? Only 3 of you? This time? Oh, wait a minute. I said I was going to do this a little bit ago. Turn off that. Okay. Any more? I got the mods listed in the description, sort of. It's the Viva New Vegas mod set. I forgot to drop off these books. Oh, yeah, yeah, Star Rupture. Coyote hide belt. All the stuff that needs to go to the sink. Wait a minute, can I sell the, I probably sell all these books at the, come on, there we go. Commissary. Look at all these bin tags. So just me talking to myself, plotting and planning is insufficient entertainment. Is that? It, I think. We picked up reloading supplies this time. Got a bunch of lead, pistol powder, 50 BMG primers. That it? I'm picking up a lot of nail guns. "13 plasma mines. Where's my shoulder-mounted machine gun? I want to take that back and get it repaired. I've heard that I have pleasing tones for the ears. Pop that off. Oh, I missed that I picked this up. I really don't need it. And if we're gonna have the shoulder-mounted machine gun, hang on, did I still carrying the 10 millimeters? Look at all the nails I picked up. That's nuts. What do I got 200 missiles now and 3 mini nukes. Let's see. The Gauss rifle needs to be repaired. Sweet. Short nap. It's gonna be daylight by the time we get back. Whoops. Commissary. Before I forget. What was this? 15,000 caps. I only have 14. I'm gonna have to go make some money. Or earn some caps. Or something. Were you trying to make a point, Eddie? That could have just gone that way. Or this way. More good stuff. Really? I see the stuff over here. I'm gonna get it. Really? Now I'm stuck. I need to check through my weaponry. See what it is I have that uses EC packs. I see them. Ah. Really? Hell. You dance a lot. Marksman carbine is what he was using on us. Eddie. Lovely. Now Eddie's glitched. Sorry, Eddie, but you're going to have to carry some stuff, even if you're glitched. There's no excuses. Everybody carries their fair share. Can I? Okay. I wasn't sure that would work. Hello? With a worn out weapon. Why? I don't see a fireplace around here. You guys are gross. Bunch of irradiated cannibal freaks. Anybody else? I see you. Hard. Back here. See that one over there? I was hoping to get an angle at it from here. Before I set off a warhead and shuffle everything around, am I happy with what I snags? Oops. Did we get anything? Was it worth it? Did I wreck everything I would have gotten? Warehouse stash key. Did I wake up the neighborhood? Really? I guess so. Don't want me to search an eyeball? Don't give me an eyeball to search. There's knives everywhere. Warehouse stash key. Open this gate. What's behind the gate? A mattress, 3 MREs, 14 rockets, and a Ulysses log. Well, that was less than exciting. Oh, I got 2 logs. I didn't think I did.
Back again. Left that crater behind. Got a few holotapes left. One's from the medical center. The woman, she fixed the recorder. Said it wouldn't last. Repayment for me, fixing her. She doesn't like debts. Can respect that. Payment enough. Just to hear someone who believes in the Brotherhood of Steel. Not Elijah. Different view. Same madness. She answered me on their philosophy. Their way of seeing. The roads they walk. Dead ends. Empty. As if technology can solve anything. Big empty's proof where that road leads. Just like the divide. And all the roads that lead to it.
You speak blasphemy, sir. Did I really think a guardrail was gonna protect me from a nuclear warhead? Nope.
Emptiness here, like the sands of the Great Salt Lake, echoed. The beating in the divide sky, like storm drums of the White Lakes, ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him, but the White Legs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers. So gave them purpose, turned their hunger into a weapon. The wall of new kingdom, too high for Caesar, too proud maybe, or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Memory of Graham. Help them dig out Canaan's supply caches and other secrets the sands hid. Bunkers filled with powered weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drums. In the firing of shells, taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits in their guns. Me, they called me the flag bearer. Glory in my hand, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned this is a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect
Really?
to me, history came rushing back.
That was cheating.
Can't escape what's been done. History's there, no matter how far
That
you
one should have hit.
walk.
Better. Nope. Still another one. Can't. It's hard to see. Where? Behind the wreckage. Another blade of the west. Oh, he had himself a 50 BMG. Oops. I didn't exactly mean to snag everything. Why not? I don't need authority glasses to give me authority. I am authority. I have the authority. Where's Eddie? Come back here, you goof. Hold on. Was he? He can carry a pound. There he couldn't even carry a bent tin can. Wimp. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Don't know. The visuals are bugging me. Let's see. I can eat a bunch of junk food. That will help. All right, where's... Someone's missing. Did I get... Let's see, that's 2. There was 3. Sweet. Another tri-beam. Marked min base. Blister. Oh, blister. Marked beast helmet. Really? He must have been a high ranker in the Legion. Not sure why I snagged Flamer. That was those 2, but there should be... Is that a flare gun or Flamer? Oh, ooh. Another 50. Nice. So flare guns, frightens abominations. How much longer do I want to trudge before we... I mean, it shouldn't take too long to snag everything in here. Pork and beans and snack cakes. Not quite as good as pork and beans and potato crisps, but they'll do in a pinch. that enough trudging around? I'm pretty sure we got most of what's back in this corner. Oh, Eddie. It's gonna take all night just to get to that one spot. Ah, you're finally getting snow. Really? Pesky little runts. Are you kidding? I was gonna say, that should have been... Alright, what's going on? There we go. A little odd. Looks like Mama Deathclaw and the Alpha were busy again. And the Legendary, not the Alpha. What if, is there both up there? I wonder. Rat meat. Strange meat pie. I'm going to say no to that one. I thought I remembered having something else dump into aid box. I wonder why flour is not counted as aid. Oh, empty bottles. I forgot. Need to go into the other. All the stuff for the sink. There we go. Whoops. Missed the bent tin cans. They must be categorized correctly. Much better. Sometime we need to. Ugh. We need to go through the weapons again. Clean up, sell off. Bunch of AP rounds for the 50. And how am I doing on 5 millimeters? $2,500 rounds. We're getting to where we're gonna want to try that. $5,000 EC packs. Tesla cannon. Don't tell me that's the only one. The rechargers use microfusion breeders. Do I have to? I'm gonna have to make my own microfusion breeders. Almost everything uses microfusion cells or E-cells. Plasma E-cells. Caster microfusion cells. Well, the Tesla cannon. About the RCW. Aha. EC packs. Why not? And just for the heck of it, conversions. EC pack to microfusion cell. 3 to 1. That'd give me a lot of microfusion cells if I decide I need to. Cool. All right. Hang on. What? I'm too heavy still. My aid really that heavy now? Hold on. Did I drop off the bottles? I thought I did. I did. Is a laser RCW that heavy? It's 4 pounds. Go back over this. Am I carrying a weapon I don't need? Other than the shoulder-mounted machine gun, because I have to have that. That's required. What about the sonic emitter? Do I really need to stay with that? I mean, that's only 2 pounds. In your face, Eddie. All right, quick double check before we set off the latest nuke. See? Completely missed that bottle. That's important. I'm reasonably comfy that we got everything here. Really? Who put in the car alarm? That had to be one of the mods. Blew the bridge and everything. Anything worth checking out down here besides flames? Really? Collapsed overpass tunnel entrance. What about the collapsed bridge? Doesn't the collapsed bridge count for anything around here? Ha! Oh! Really? I modded the wrong one. Sweet. Now I have a viable shoulder-mounted machine gun. Oh, we gotta try that. Totally worth it. That requires a save. You must preserve obtaining a functional shoulder-mounted machine gun. Anything? Can we? Is there anything in here we can stick our nose into and find? Nope. Into the tunnel we go.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
Alrighty then. Nice chatting with you, Eddie. Oh, that's lovely. Wrong weapon. I was gonna say, you can't fool me. I know you're out there. Did I just really find a big stash of pork and beans? That's nuts. I've got more things than death claws moving around out here. That's a dead death claw. Who the hell killed a death claw in here? What are you doing here? Bravo team mission orders. Flashbang grenade. Has a chance to frenzy tunnelers. Holy cow. A bunch of shells for the 50. Or flashbangs. Bravo team mission orders. Sweep and clear. Advance of the main force. Tunnel sparsely populated by small subterranean semi-humanoids, easily cowed by bright light and loud noises. Expected to meet minimal resistance. I think you met more than minimal resistance. You can go home, courier. I heard. Hulking tunneler. Tunneler hide. Really? Anything up here? Ugh. Yes. Good stuff up here. Oh, turn around. Nope. Got that already. Okay. I saw Eddie and I thought that he was a tunneler. Vicious little Fink, aren't you? MREs are good for 90 hit points. I didn't think they were that good, but that'll work. I got 43 pork and beans. That's awesome. hearing all the noises. Hello? Year. Boy, did I get lucky with that one. Found just the right spot that couldn't get to me. They would have torn me up right there. Good work, Eddie. Out venomous tunneler. Oh boy. We get up in there. Haha. For 2 MREs, really? Alright, Deathclaw, did you make it this far? Are you waiting up here for me? I have a machine gun. Nice corner to curl up with your whiskey and flare guns and ammunition. Is it worth? Did I poke back here in this particular section? Nope. Yes, that's worth it. Oh boy. Sweet. Okay. What about you? Is there any chance of getting in the back? Nothing there anyway. Time to hit the high road.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Knew killing the bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine. You survived. There's a lesson here in the divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it. Neptune. Elsewhere.
Really?
Yes, and any courier could tell you the same. See it everywhere. The bear. Bear's too busy carving up the Mojave with knives, roads, borders, and how things should be, to see how it is. They're stretched thin, can't protect their front lines, their towns. Think paper's power, radio means control. All of it, useless. No matter now, Bear couldn't hold the divide. You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below.
Strange masks and blades.
They bear false versions of Legate Beneus's masks. The one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them. You see true, not scavengers. It's what they wore before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the divide. Few survived, intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion. The dam, that old world wall. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think their whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history.
Kind of long-winded for someone who's trying to be cryptic.
Tunnelers, predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below. Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time, before marked men, before what happened to the divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation. Death will come from below. In the divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, Hunting groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds. Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job. The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the Divide better than I thought. Had tech from the big empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road, on its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them. Nothing but ramblings. Reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the Divide. Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road. At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville. Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. Your machine, it's just a tool, made of wreckage of the Divide. All that was brought here.
Don't say that about Eddie. He has feelings.
You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust, only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the Divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine. Many in the Mojave think the Divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the Divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the Divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was. All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the Divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home. It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are, proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new mission, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line. No, recounting history. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
Finally. Geesh. I could have been eaten by 10 different death claws. Hi. Hey, he's got one too. Sorry, Mr. Beast. You started it anyway. We could have been friends. Could have sat down. Could have taken our shoulder-mounted machine guns to the range. Could have seen who was the better shot. Tribal armor. Holy smokes. Now I got 3 of them. As you can see, Eddie, what are you doing to me? Commissary. Do I have anything I want to sell? Yes. And there's no reason not to, as far as I can tell. Oh, really? Let's look at that again. Well, now, wait a minute. Why weren't these available when I was selling? That's interesting. Do I have enough for an extended magazine? Yes. First, get your condition up just a little, or a lot. And now, add an extended magazine. Sweet. Hang on. I still overweight. Got this. What's with all the satchel charges? What am I going to use satchel charges on? I presume there's going to be a reason for this. Eddie, are you loaded up, Eddie? No, you're not. I know there's going to be someone up there hiding, waiting. Pre-war relaxed wear. What exactly is relaxed wear? Is this the opposite of frisky wear? Where? Oh, hi. Oh, he went for a long jump, didn't he? Got a flare, do you? How am I at range? Not too good. A double hit and nailed him. Or anything to loot first. I was gonna say, why am I not able to get up in there? Got it though. That was a little irritating. Wait a minute, where's Hydra? I've become addicted to Hydra. A minor rad poison, a reinforced spine. Oh, I still have that. That do all my limbs? Okay. That'll work. We'll take even more or see a doctor. See about a doctor sooner or later. What's sniper rifle? Diamond. Okay, we're good. Conversation dragged on and on. I was afraid we weren't going to be able to do anything else. Another log. Dead trooper hanging in the window. Really? I didn't see. Now I see it. Boy, you got no time to get that. To snag it. Wait a minute. I didn't even get an option. I'm pretty sure I was close enough to get it that I should have got a option to interact with it. No. Sneak up on it. No. I don't even get close enough to, well, I think I'm close enough to trigger an interaction menu, but it didn't. Really? That's everything on this side. Riot control. Advanced riot gear. Suffering from hydro withdrawal. Quick, I need to find a doctor. Alright, so if we've cleared the crow's nest, wait a minute, what's this? Yeah, it's 320 pounds over, or not over, but 30 pounds. Well, the right gear, alright. Well, I can't get across there without jumping, and I'm too heavy to jump. Eddie is not over encumbered. Ha! No! I thought this was the way down. Ouch. Well, now hang on. I don't actually need... You're just going to clear debris. How much debris? Do you take the whole place down? I want to know. Are those blasted coyotes going to be back over there? Really? I forgot how interesting this particular weapon was. No, I need to find... I need to get rid of this. I need to find that. I need to snag that medium armor off of those whoever's. Let's see. What am I dropping off here? Ammo. What time is it? 3:38 a.m. Let's do this. Go find a doctor. Doctor. I need a little curing, doctor. Might look a little different from the last time I was here. I had some cool new armor.
How are you holding up? Sure, I can help you out. Okay.
With another
All
shot.
done.
Thank you, doctor. Okay, there was more to it. That was a little weird. Trying to go backwards here. Let's go, Eddie. We were at the crow's nest. And it set us up right back at the top. That'll work. Okay. So we got that toolbox, and there was... What? Oh, that's right. We got all this. I want to know if that'll actually... Yeah, I would think that would end up blocking the road. Which means we probably ought to do this. Did it, besides setting everything on fire? Did we do anything? Hold on. I was thinking maybe it opened up something there. Maybe on the other side? We loop around and come back to it? Jumping in Fallout Still sucks. Really? Really? It will... I'm not... It's not letting me jump. Not sure there's anything to jump to get to, though. I don't see anything. Making jumping feel like a whole lot of extra effort for some reason. Hello? Anybody down there? Well, hello. Why don't you come a little closer? Didn't even care. That's hilarious. Awful brave of you, Eddie. Poor Eddie took a bit of a hit there. Sorry, Eddie. Take mutilated leg. No. Ha! Another one. He gave me a heart attack. Whoa, there's some stuff in there. I did not expect him to be able to get inside. You're a complete fink. Now I can't remember. Did setting this off even give us anything new? I don't think it did. I'm gonna check something. Circled around, we got so setting off the nuke over there didn't even phase old Deathclaw one tiny bit. What are you doing over there? Not acting like a normal Deathclaw is what you're doing. Okay, where's your buddy that comes out of nowhere? Oh, hang on. Came from up there, did you? That's what I'm betting. No chance of getting you to show up before I head in? Really? Took out Eddie, took out me, and nothing flat. What if I do this? Come out of there. Are you the one? Try this again. No, he wasn't the one. Where are you? Ha ha! Hope there wasn't a fourth one. Eddie, are you okay, Eddie? Sweet. Now, if I set this off, what would be the point? There going to be any more of these? If I go up here and check these for loots before we unload and wrap this up, is there going to be another Death Claw? Is that nuke there for Death Claws? It didn't work on the first one. Whoops. That's a long ways down. I'd rather not trip over the edge. Lots of reading material. Survivor's Footlocker. Marked trooper armor. Okay. Combat helmet. Good stuff, in other words. Sweet. How much farther am I going to trudge? I don't want to trudge too much farther and find myself chin to talon with a death claw. Hello? Anybody within range of a Gauss rifle? No? Rats. I didn't even have Eddie loaded up. But I'm carrying a lot of extra weight, it feels like. Hardly anything to drop off. Well, I could have dropped off the egg out there. I don't ever even mess with those. I'm gonna stop carrying them around. Then I'll probably find out why I was carrying them around after I get rid of them. Don't think I'll have anything. Not much. Not much energy cells to convert or recycle. $140 rounds of armor piercing 50 and 150 of incendiary? Holy smokes. Could have used all that a lot earlier in the game. Of course, I waited to the end to try this scenario. I put the wrong stuff in there. Now, what in the world am I satchel charges? Pair of binoculars I never use. I can't stand it. I can't get rid of the satchel charge. I just know I'm gonna need it. But I'm having trouble figuring out why. Still at 240 pounds. Surely it's not in the weapons. Gotta be in my miscellaneous, I would think. But the MREs are only 6 pounds. Granted, there's 27 pounds of Nuka-Cola. 20 pounds. That would only get me down to 200 pounds. Or 90, barely. I'm back, Eddie. Really? Two of them? Waiting for me? Are you kidding me? I protest. There shouldn't have been any left. Okay, if that's the case, we're going to the crow's nest. Try that again. Where are you? You finks. You're not going to be visible from here, are you? Oh, you are? Well then, before we wrap it up, we'll just take care of this little problem. Are you kidding? That was a sneak shot and he should have been down. And where's the other ones? a protest. I don't appreciate the lack of cooperation in this game. I know you're over there. I see you. Okay, that was funny, and it was worth it. That was nuts. Serves you right. Well, part of wrapping this up was really, and one swatting too. Couldn't help but notice. Okay, I see now. That's right. Right in the nether region. Down you go. Works every time. I'm hoping there was only 2. There wasn't. Where did you come from? That's interesting. Where are they coming from? We don't finish these off, we're going to be at this all night. Instead of trying to get down and dealing with them next time like we should be doing. I'm seeing nobody from above. So was he just standing around the whole time? Hold on. Is that him? Oh, it is. Really? No effect. Didn't even toast him. Oh, for crying out loud. Now we're talking. No! How am I supposed to loot a corpse if it falls off the road? Now do we have all of them? I don't suppose that he left a piece behind to for convenient looting purposes. Really? I'm trying to be somewhat diligent about keeping an eye out for them. Of course, they just happen to be the same color as everything else. We got all this, right? Yeah. I see you. The regular Deathclaw Gauntlet.
All due respect, sir, I think you're making a mistake. We're close to a breakthrough with the Duraframe iBots. I can feel it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand that we need the Duraframe assets for Hellfire armor, but... No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll tell the team to start disassembling the ED series prototypes right away. Eddie, you little rascal, were you eavesdropping again? I think those videos you watch are a bad influence on you. How much of that did you hear? Didn't Dr. Grant say she'd upgraded your navigational systems? And I think I have an idea. How'd you like to be just like Ralphie?
It's a bad timing for conversation in the middle of a Deathclaw infested highway. Anything useful? Lead-lined metal box. I'm sure this has got to be good. It is. Sweet. Are we or are we not wrapping this up? Kind of like to get, is there a location at the other end that will give us a fast travel destination? Should be. Hello? I see no death claws, and now I'm paranoid. The music isn't helping either. A little hideout with some goodies. Bunch of goodies. Another log. Oh, we never listened to the other log. Worry about that next time. I'm trying to... There's something here. Everyone is gone. Parker's restaurant and fountain. There we go. Junction 7 rest stop. Ought to be a good place to wrap it up. So we'll save it here and call it good for this session. We only went, well, I was starting to think it was a lot later than it is. Only about a half hour over. That will do. We have tomorrow off. We'll see Monday morning. Might do a Star Rupture again, probably about the same time, 8 a.m. Central. And then, but we'll still have Satisfactory in the evening at 4 as usual. The evening schedule, I think, will still stay the same for the rest of the week as we have been. And we'll see about the mornings. It just depends on what the weather actually does. But otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time.